Big valve.
Pick it up, Mr. Rocket, now. Hit it.
Cruiserweight title on the line. Here we go, Dragon Dave. Here's your favorite little pal here.
Well, first of all, he's bringing sexy back once again. RVK. Look at that. Look at that. He's bringing sexy back. That is something that BTW had been lacking for the longest time, and I'm so glad to see sexy back.
Well, here it is in living color. Chico Navarro moving a little bit slowly there and gingerly. Looks like he had his hands full with Ray Kajimura.
This is what happens when you grow up with only a second-grade education.
I don't know what RVK's talking about. I understand that he had some trouble in high school and then was thrown out of a couple of colleges.
Yes, he was. That is true. The reason why is because the ladies wouldn't leave him alone. As I said, the ladies wouldn't leave him alone. They wouldn't let him get to his classes on time, and it just became too much of a hassle for the colleges.
I see. So the female teachers just were swooning when he'd walk into the room.
Yes, and this was before the student-teacher love.
Oh, yes, long before that, I'm sure. RVK is your Cruiserweight champion, folks, and he's going to have his hands full tonight. We've got Dana Lee on schedule for him, a nice Cruiserweight, nice young man, been working his way up the ranks of BTW. Of course, Dana Lee has to remember this, that he's not wrestling one man, he's wrestling two, because you have Chico Navarro outside, and when you have Chico Navarro outside, you have trouble inside.
Well, that is true, but here's another thing. It looks to me like Dana Lee has been in the Orient. Yes, and it looks like he's been training in the martial arts department, and he looks to be ready. But Ryan Von Kool, of course. Wait.
Oh, what's this? We haven't heard that music in years. Who could this be?
Wait a minute. Now, that is familiar music, and I don't. Wait a minute. What?
What? Oh, look at this. Former Cruiserweight champion Alan Bolte has pulled something out of the hat here. Oh, look at this. Hop Singh hopping back into big-time wrestling after a long, long absence. Great to see him. It looks like it's going to be a triple threat, and RVK is beside himself.
Well, now, hold on a second. RVK was not aware of this, and I think that's unfair for RVK. RVK should be aware of who he's facing. And this, no, this, first of all, this can't be right. First of all, Hop Sing Lee had a great career outside of professional wrestling, delivering Chinese food.
Oh, will you stop that? Now, hold on. Look at this. RVK saying, hold on. Now, we've seen RVK and Hop Sing Lee do have history. It was RVK who stole the belt from Hop Sing Lee to gain the first run of his Cruiserweight title. Then he had a feud with the Sheik that we all remember, and then it all went to his head.
Well, now, first of all, Hop Sing Lee's making a big mistake. He should be forming an alliance here. But instead, he wants to take on all three. Now, RVK is doing the right thing.
Look at this. There's got to be a payoff. Look at RVK trying to form an alliance with Dana Lee. I don't think he's going to get anywhere. I really don't. You know, unless Chico Navarro's got a fistful of dollars, or maybe even a few dollars more, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yes, I saw him with a fistful of pesos. But wait a minute. What the heck? What is this?
It's what I hoped would happen. Hop Sing Lee and Dana Lee joining forces here. Oh, they're the Cruiserweight champion in for the ride. Oh, back double elbow. Down goes the Cruiserweight champion. There's double elbows to follow. Look at this.
Now, what? This is not fair. The Lee brothers are teaming up against RVK. That's not fair.
Well, believe it or not, they're not related. Hop Sing Lee is actually Japanese.
But they're all related over there, aren't they?
Oh, you stop. Hop Sing Lee pulling Dana Lee off. Now Dana pulling Hop Sing off. Oh, that's the problem with one of these three-ways. You can form an alliance, but they're usually short-lived. Now Hop Sing saying something in Japanese. Oh, and RVK gets caught with a double hip toss. Look at this double clothesline. RVK almost did a 360 out and over.
This is not fair. This is double teaming on RVK. This is a conspiracy. I'm going to turn in these tapes to Kirk White. This is a conspiracy. We're going to have to bring in the FBI and the IRS and
Yeah, let's bring in the IRS because I'm sure I know somebody who needs to be audited. There's a beautiful tackle by Hop Sing. Down goes Dana Lee, drops down. Oh, high elevation leapfrog, gets caught. Back to the head goes Hop Sing. Dana Lee in there now. Into the ropes, tackle, down goes Hop Sing. Into the ropes, leapfrog, beautiful timed leapfrog by Hop Sing, turns around, uh-oh, better watch it. There's Dana Lee standing there.
now this is perfectly okay. This is the way it should be. Why should RBK sweat it out? Let these two, like go after each other.
Yeah, I agree. I think RVK, I've always said it, he's a very, very smart wrestler. And what he's doing now is he's biding his time outside, but he's got to realize there is a 10 count. Look at him hiding down there. Not the true mark of a champion, but I don't fault him. I think he's smart.
He's not hiding at all. He's just surveying the situation, and he's waiting to step in at the right time. He's a very smart wrestler, RBK.
Ooh, and you know what smarts is Hop Sing's chin right now. He just got nailed with a beautiful roundhouse kick by Dana Lee. Only a 1 count, though. Maybe Dana didn't land the whole thing. Oh, there's one of those forearms. Look at Chico saying something over there, moving very slowly. Oh, Hop Sing nails Dana. Out he goes. And look at the opportunist. RVK, very smart. Yeah, it is very smart.
What is wrong with that? That's why he's the Cruiserweight champion, because he knows exactly when to pick his spots. And my money's on RVK all the way.
Yeah, he is the Cruiserweight champion because he flatly out-wrestled the Sheik. There's a beautiful leapfrog. Oh, RVK nails him with a Mexican-style drop kick and does some posing.
No. That wasn't a Mexican-style drop kick. That was a sexy back drop kick.
Well, he landed on his sexy back, and he just got kicked in his sexy backside. Oh, and there's another one to boot with the boots.
Yes, he got kicked on his sexy face.
Yes, he did. Well, I don't know about that, but he got kicked in his face. There's a 1-2. Oh, Hop Sing diving in, but RVK was out of there anyway. Well, anyway, folks, if you look at the Cruiserweight title, there haven't been too many changes over the year. I mean, this champion here, RVK's been defending his title against all odds. Had one hell of a feud with the Sheik, but look at him now. It's gone to his head, and he's become very unpopular. Way up high with a spine buster. Down goes Hop Sing. RVK, all he has to do is cover him. This one's history. Oh, Dana Lee from the outside. That's the other problem, folks, with a three-way. Once you even put a finishing move on one of your opponents, the other guy can sneak right in and take it away from you.
Yes, and that's why you should form an alliance with at least another wrestler, so they can form an advantage. And then towards the end of the match, you can turn on him.
That's your style. Look at this. Oh, leapfrog dropkick, DDT. Beautiful sequence of moves here by these three wrestlers. Looks like Hop Sing Lee got the worst of that. Now, in one of these matches, in a three-way threat like this, there's Dana Lee covering Hop Sing. Folks, we want to go over some of the rulings here where you have to pin the champion in order to win the match, to get the title. That is one of the stipulations in this, and that's what makes it so difficult.
So let me get this straight. If Hop Sing Lee pins Dana Lee, he won't win the title.
That's what we understand it to be, unless RVK had it in the contract that it isn't. So we're going to have to check those notes, and we're going to have to send a runner up to the office for that. That's Hop Sing's finishing move. He's got him down. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset flip. Opportunistic with a pull of the trunks. Oh, my God. RVK gets the Duke after Hop Sing had it won.
The fall and the match, and he retains the Cruiserweight Championship. Ryan Von Kool.
Well, RVK lives to fight another day after dispatching both Dana and Hop Sing Lee. No relation, of course, Dragon Dave. Great to see the return of Hop Sing, but it was spoiled tonight. Look at that. by a very, very clever RVK. Hop Singh, once the belt holder, he could be again. We could maybe see him back in action here against RVK. I'd like to see that in a singles competition with Chico Navarro somewhere else.
Yes, in the corner, right?
No, somewhere other than in the corner.